What is going on? We are here again. Let's go ahead and get into it. Thanks so much for the patience. You already know how we do. The games keep rocking and rolling, and it's gonna be a fun ride here tonight. Got the doubleheader, and should be an interesting ball game here. Two of the top 4 teams in the league. I will say my personal opinion. You may not agree with me, but these two teams are battle tested. Gonna be a fun matchup here between the Detroit Hellhounds and the Toronto Wraiths. They faced off last season. If Calwu is in the chat, I'm sure he can remind me. I'm pretty sure Toronto won the matchup, so gonna be an interesting sight to see here. Ryan is up in here, got the double giveaway, and I'm going to click it twice. So if you got in for the first giveaway, you'll be ready to go for the second giveaway. First giveaway will be at halftime. The second will be at the end of the game when it's all said and done. And I'll go ahead and get to that in a little bit. But without further ado, we've been waiting a little too long. Let's go ahead and hit that play a game button. Let's go ahead and get this started up. Looks like Detroit will start off with the football. And we are underway. Let's go ahead and get into it. Get into the sound for you so you can hear what's happening. And here we are. Let's do it, man. Best of luck to both of these teams. Should be a fun ride as always. You already know how we do. Just closing out a couple things as we go ahead and set up here. It's going to see a handoff to the left side. And there goes Samari Jones picking up 3. Yeah, we did it. Yeah. I keep forgetting that matchup because there's only one of them. But yeah, looks like Detroit won that matchup there. And Ryan Davis up in here. We got 9 people in the giveaway already. Should be a fun game here. Make sure you show some love to the YouTube and the Twitch channels. You know how we do. Quick pitch right side is going to be caught by Amari Jones and tackled immediately for a gain of 1. 3rd and 6 coming. Detroit looking to bounce back. And I'll get the graphics out as well. I'm planning on doing the week 3 graphics, and after that I will work on some stats if I got a little time. So I already have most of the week 1 stats done. I just have to do the final game of week 1, and then I'll get to week 2. You know how we do. As that pass is short, and that's not going to be enough to get the first down. A quick hitter there to Amari Jones, and that's going to be a quick stop here from this Toronto team. 4th and 4 coming up. Thought I heard a knock at the door. Sorry about that. We are here once again. Toronto getting the football for the first time tonight. Looking to go to 3-0 on the season. Very strong offensive attack. Defense, I'd say, is the cream of the crop right there. As that is going to be a quick throwaway there by Jax James, and it's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. We cannot allow Toronto to win another giveaway. Going to be passing it short. It's going to be caught. A juke move and tackled there by Mikey Jackson. Going to make it 3rd and 3 coming. Wolf Gold says you cannot allow Toronto to win another giveaway. That's why you got to invite your people. You got to make it hard for the other teams that win a lot, you know? We're already at 12, so that's always a good thing. Almost got a man offsides there, not to be. They're going to send Dusty Rooks in motion here. Going to be a handoff, looking for the first, going to find it. Using his blockers to perfection, and it's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Yeah, not just you. I'm talking about all the other teams. You got 12 teams here in the league. Like I said before, all you need is 3 players from each team, and you got almost 40. I mean, I think that's an achievable task there, my personal opinion, but got to be a pass right side of it. Sorry, and that's caught. Who's that on the catch? There goes Dustin Rooks for his first catch of the game. If you say 3 players, including the owner, that's 48. That's almost 50. But we already know that people got lives and everything. They still scared to throw at me, eh? Well, there's one thing that's a word to describe Jax James is not scared. He'll sling that rock. What's going on, TJB, aka the Boogeyman, looking for a pass, taking out to run and going to get sacked. And there goes Michael Rory getting in the backfield. Detroit coming through with the pass rush. It's going to be 3rd and 11 coming. Great job there by the interior D lineman there. He's getting right in the middle, shoved him like a yard or so. It's going to be 3rd and 11 coming. Passing it again, goes short, and he falls to the ground. Wasn't going to pick up the first anyway. And both defenses come through with a quick stop. It's going to be 4th and 10 coming. Sending this one away. We're going to be inside the 10, I believe, right at the 10. So it looks like the new kicker thicker kicker making his first appearance and did a pretty good job. Not even gonna lie to you. Letting loose of David Washington. Said they're gonna go in a new direction for their special team. So far, it looks like a pretty good move. As it's gonna be with a rollout, and he does get it away. It is caught, but he's gonna get nothing out of it. Hey, if you want to say he won't be missed, you can also say he's the reason that you're a champion. Even though it was by that much. If he missed it, it could have been anybody's game. Actually, no, you would have lost. So, got to give credit where credit is due. But going to be a handoff there to Intravis Quentin. Going to be 3rd and 2 coming. Got to have a different perspective on it, you know? We got 18 people up in here. I'd love to see it. Get some more. Bring some people. Invite your crew. I know we got a lot of USFA representation currently in the league, so ping it. I already sent to everyone chat. I'm not doing it again unless the game is close. And there's a big run there by Tamari Jones to pick up the first down, keeping it moving here. And I don't know if you noticed, but I was able to get that jersey and hat fixed there for Detroit. It actually sticks now. After I reset the game, as we're going to see, Uncle Swoosh almost pick up a first, but Keel Mack there with the tackle to stop him, a yard shot. 2nd and 1 coming. TJ got that brand new Toronto Race backpack, carried his ass 10 yards. He's got, you got that got that special, huh? 2nd and 1 coming up. Oop, I cursed. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize. I just read what I said. It's all good. Going to be a delayed handoff. Looking for a big gain. Not going to be a big one, but it is enough to move the chains. And Detroit is on the move at the 40. They started at the 10. So far, so good here for the Hellhounds. How's the game sounding? How am I sounding? Let me know in the chat. I already see one clip. What was the clip for? Gonna be passing it again. Protection breaking down, closing in, and almost throws a pick there to Yogi Bar, who couldn't hang on. Gonna be 2nd and 10 coming up. Crazy enough, I think I fixed my issue with getting Madden 22 working right. Last 3 or 4 times I've been turning the game on, I was able to get the get connection to the server, so I think I probably fixed that. Maybe that's one crisis averted, as that is almost a crisis started right there. Zach Elliott couldn't hang on, and it's going to be 3rd and 10. Water sucks. Gatorade is better. We don't know about Gatorade here. We do know about Dubby, which we'll talk about at halftime. Make sure you're getting that giveaway exclamation point USFA to get 10% off of each and every order you choose to have with them. Quick pitch again, takes off to run and throws it away quickly. Gonna be 4th and 10 coming up. What is Dubby? Dubby is the official energy drink of the United Sim Football Association, and that is a good way to support the league. You get 10% off of each and every order if you use that code USFA S11. Got me started on it early. It's cool though. You shouldn't be forgetting about it. If you've been in enough streams, I said it every single stream, as we're going to see a roll into the end zone. Almost had the pin was Javon Gusto. But it's going to be 1st and 10. Toronto back onto the field looking to get something cooking. I think today was a pretty successful day. Got a haircut. I got some new dress shoes. Got some tank tops. We're going to see a quick pitch right side. That's caught there by Levi Thames, the 2nd. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. A gain of 12 there for the rookie. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. Gatorade. H2O. Gotta love Waterboy, man. A classic football movie right there. Gonna be passing it again, looking for Amanda, going with the slant route, and it's gonna be a throwaway. Gonna be 2nd and 10 coming. Still ain't throwing at me. This is insane. Reese Rockefeller wants a chance to do something. Hasn't got a chance quite yet. Gonna be passing it here. Those are caught. Rumbling forward past, well, right at the 40. Gonna be 3rd and 2 coming up. Third and 2 coming up here for Toronto. Passing it again. They send a blitz. It doesn't get home. Gonna get almost picked off. There by Justin Brown. Couldn't hang on. Gonna be 4th and 2. Actually, no, that was number 8. That is AJ Frost right there, I'm pretty sure. But regardless of that, another defensive stand. And Detroit's gonna get that football back. Gonna be sending this one deep, looking for a pin. Not gonna find the pin. It's thicker, not thicker kicker. Is it thicker kicker? Yeah, thicker kicker. I'm still getting used to the name. Gonna be 1st and 10 coming. Hope everyone's having a blessed Friday. It was supposed to be my off day, but I ended up going to work. Had a client that wanted to get some stuff, so I had to take care of my people. As we're going to see a handoff there, a gain of 11 there by Tamari Jones. Sean Justice there from Anchorage, rooting for Toronto. Going to be a handoff here, trying to find a crease, not going to find one. There goes Yogi Barr, setting the tone. Can't believe I missed 2 weeks. You can't miss any weeks, my man. Even if it's just knowing who's playing who. You know, just those little things could go a long way, you know? 2nd and 9 coming up here. Gonna be faking a handoff. They send the blitz. It doesn't get home. Gonna take off to run, but not fast enough. Zach Elliott gets home, and that's gonna be a sack. Third and 19 coming, but we got to take it to the end of the first quarter. Let's get into it. Flip the field. Detroit's going to have to get past the 41 to keep this drive alive. Going to be a shotgun set again. Turn it up and throws it to the left side. That is a throwaway. Getting a little jittery there in the pocket is Action Jackson Jr. Similar to what happened last week. Going up against 2 tough front sevens back to back. It's definitely not helping things here for the Detroit offense. We'll see the punting crew. We'll see what they can do. Gonna be sending this one away. It's gonna be returned. Aki Hernandez spinning one man out of his shoes and tackled at the 37. It's gonna be 1st and 10. It ain't that tough. I mean, I'll have to disagree with you on that one, Kawu. If there's teams that have dominant front sevens, I would have to put Toronto in the top 3 with these. I won't even have to think about that. And Huntington Beach, you can honestly say they could be better. You never know. Depending on how you lean, as that passes off the mark. They ain't that tough. I don't know about that now. I co-sign a lot of things you say. I can't co-sign that. I can't do it. You can if he sits in the pocket, neither touching him. I mean, I think it's just the presence. Like, you don't know what's happening right now, but we'll see as the game goes along. Quick pitch is going to be caught by the rookie again for his 3rd catch. It's going to be 3rd and 7. I didn't see anybody open though. There was a guy streaking up the middle, but there was a guy strap for strap with him. I wasn't able to see anybody else that was potentially open. We'll see, but Toronto has a very strong secondary too, which helps out their cause. Headlined by Phoenix Jones Jr., D'Angelo Jackson, Kilo Mack, among others. Gonna be passing it again, looking for a man. He's getting the pressure on him, and he has to throw that one over the top. And both defenses are not playing around in this one. 4th and 7. You ain't got a tape going live. I mean, you're right. I'm just letting you know. I ain't see it. If you seen something that I didn't, then hey, more power to you. But it is a low scoring affair here. No touchdowns, no field goals, safeties, scoring defensive scores at the current moment. But we will see another great punt there by Thicker kicker. And Detroit's going to have to start deep in their own territory. Down at the 3. I think this would be a really fun United Bowl too. Thicker kicker coming into play very strong, as that is going to take a half a distance to the goal, make it to the 1.5 yard line now. That's not going to help things. Click a couple things right quick. There you go. Andre Crim's waiting. He led the league in safeties last season. He wants to do it again, but it's not going to happen on that play. Going to rumble forward and take him to about the 12 yard line. So a great play. Wouldn't mind playing them for our 2-peat. I think a Huntington Beach Toronto rematch would be cool. I don't know if Toronto could live on Tyler Deathridge throwing like 3 picks in the red zone though. But that's going to be deflected there. There goes Dexter Hall coming through the middle. Going to be 3rd and 2 coming. Formation coming up. Tamari Jones is in the backfield. Gonna fake the handoff here. Looking the quick pitch and caught. And there goes Uncle Swoosh coming through with a big catch. Down to the 21 yard line is Detroit. 1st and 10 coming. Beautiful pass there. Right out of the reach of D'Angelo Jackson. And the drive continues here for Detroit. Now they just got to put it together. Pistol formation here. Gonna send Swoosh in motion and then pitch it to him. Here comes the run, and there's a flag right at the end of it. Couldn't quite tell where it was, but they said it was on the left guard, and that's going to back them up to the 11. Unfortunate, and they can't rely on 2 roughing the passer penalties for their only score. Yeah, that's true. Gonna be passing it again and looking for a man. Takes off to run and throws it over the head of everybody. Probably would have liked them to scramble on that play, see if he could pick up something. But gonna make it 2nd and 19 now, as he's looking a little flustered there with this protection. Looks like the protection is pretty decent, in my personal opinion. He just needs to settle in, just like Kyle Wu was saying. Like, settle in the pocket, step up if need be, find his mark. And if not, then throw it away, as that's going to be caught there by Amari Jones. It's going to be 5 for 12 so far in the day here for the Detroit quarterback. It's going to be 3rd and 11. They do have 2 receivers in the slot up to the top of your screen that do not have a man currently on them. We'll see if they go that way. It is going to be caught, and it is going to be a 1st down. There goes Montezuma Popoko coming through. The former Royal makes a big play, and the drive continues again here for Detroit. Beautiful catch there. Beautiful route combination as well. Right under the mix. Let your speedy guy make it happen after the catch. 1st and 10, going to be a delayed handoff, and Toronto is not playing around with it. Going to be a loss of 1 on the play. That's Ben Butler, the rookie. Shotgun set, passing it again. Looking midfield and caught. Rumble into around the 35. Going to set up another third down coming. You better off spending again on him if you think about pushing me. Did anyone see the Kendrick concert that happened a couple days ago? As that is another false start there by the left tackle. Now it's 3rd and 12 again. Don't want to live on these long third down situations. That concert was ridiculous. I think everybody that watched that forgot where they were born. Everybody was born in Compton who loved it and watched it. Gonna be passing it again. Protection breaking down. Runs into a sack. And there goes Bam Butler. Another play on this drive. And that'll kill this drive immediately. 4th and 19 coming. Who's Kendrick? Dr. Dre doing the intro to Not Like a... Yeah, that was lit. I think he tried to undercut it. Like, I think he just went the wrong way on that one. Unfortunate. Going to be sending this one away. Going to look for the return. It's Aki Hernandez, who has a little speed on him. He's going to get past the 40 to the 43. Again, like I said, tape don't last. Step in the pocket. Also got to confirm who was open. I don't know who was open. We got to check the replays on this because I think you got some other views in the booth that I don't. I can always see what I see. I'm just kidding. I got my sweet tea though. I'm feeling good. Handoff, pushing forward, and there goes Austin Wilson, taking it to about midfield. Going to pick up 7. I can't wait till the video come out for Not Like Us. Yeah, it said as a confirmed that is going to be a video. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I would capitalize if I was Kendrick too. Said please run. Almost got a D lineman off sides and not to be. Gonna pass it right side. It's gonna be caught. Trying to get the first, picking up a yard, and it's gonna be another 3rd down situation. No points so far in the first half. Both defenses playing fairly well, if I do say so myself. Single back set. One tight end out there on the field is going to be a big drop back. Going to pass the midfield and caught. And that's going to help Toronto get something. Going to get them to the 30. Going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. Got him beating that middle of the field right there. I will call this field goal range. Toronto wants more than that though. Going to be a short drop back. Passing it again on the slant. Going to be caught. There goes Phoenix Jones doing his thing. Okay, back to the running game is what Jack James said, but he slung that rock right there. Going to be 2nd and inches coming. Gonna be a handoff here, 1st down and a lot more. Gonna get slung backwards there by Tank Falco Jr., but Austin Wilson, last season's MVP, is gonna take it to the 14-yard line. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming. Single back again. Tom is like running again, but Jack James says, hell no, I'm gonna throw it to my boy. Gonna get inside the 10, gonna neck him down at the 9. 2nd and 5 coming up. Single back again. Levi at the bottom of your screen. Phoenix at the top. 2 tight ends set. Looking for a man. They send a blitz. It doesn't get home, but it does force an almost pick. In Detroit, you're looking to get those type of plays right there. Flip the momentum on your side. But gotta make it 3rd and 5 coming up here. Unfortunate there. They sent the perfect blitz. Just couldn't quite get home, and they couldn't get the turnover. Gonna pass it here, looking left side, gonna be caught, but it's going backwards, and that will be another stop. Again, nothing. 4th and medium. We'll see what happens here on the punt. I mean, on the field goal. And just like that, we hit the 2-minute warning. Don't forget the giveaway is here, exclamation point USFA. If you haven't already, to go ahead and throw it in there again, even if you know you've done it. Helps us get into the algorithm, get more people to the product. You know what I'm saying? I don't ask for much. It's going to be 4th and 5 coming up. And we'll see the kick, the first official field goal there for Thicker Kicker. Couldn't do it any better. And Toronto's going to take the lead. I appreciate you doing it wrong. It's because it's almost like USFA instead of exclamation point USFA. I get what you're doing though. I appreciate you, big dog. It's gonna be 3-0 to score. Detroit hasn't been able to get that offense up and running like they need to, but the defense on the other side held Toronto in check for the most part. It's gonna be giving them a chance here with the final 2 minutes to see if they could do something. You said I missed party doing USFA, exclamation point USFA. Right now we got 14 people up in here. Gonna be taken next to the 24, and Detroit's back onto the field. Let's go ahead and get into it. Hellhounds, what do you have? Shotgun set, passing it quickly and caught. Rumbling for the first down. That's a good start there to Swoosh. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Uncle Swoosh trying to get in that wide receiver of the year candidacy this time around. Barely missed out on rookie of the year. Had a great start to the season. And then I wouldn't say fell off, but I think the targets was mostly going towards the big homie. Oh, that's a sack. He ran backwards there, and Bam Butler is going to go ahead and take another one. It's 2nd and 18 coming. 2 sacks on the day for double B's. Throw your B's up, but not in the disrespectful way, you know what I'm saying? We don't do none of that craziness here. We don't got no gangs up in here. Who knows? I'm going to be passing it again. It's caught. Turn it up, getting all those yards back and then some. That's going to help, and there goes Sean McGowan, making it 3rd and 1. But unfortunate for that sack, though, that would have been a first down if he was able to hit that. He running from Krim into the arms of Bam. Yeah, that's what it's looking like right here. Third and 1 coming, shotgun set. They're going to pass out of it. They send a blitz. It doesn't get home, but that is sweetly deflected there by the linebacker, who's right there in chase. 4th and 1. I don't think it will really be worth going for it, me personally, unless they're able to just call their second to last time out. They'll be giving Toronto an easy chance. So set up for the punt. You're getting the ball back, I'm pretty sure. As we're going to see a bounce, and that barely goes in. Once again, Javon Gusso really close here with these punts. Haven't quite found the pin yet. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. First and 10 coming up here. Mike Jack subscribing, my boy, helping the brother out. Handoff again. Going to take that past the 25. And Toronto's more than likely going to let this one rock to the end of the first half. We'll go ahead and get into all the giveaway stuff in a bit. We'll keep the game rolling so we're not disrupting the game, you know what I'm saying? I'll go ahead and spin the wheel so we know what prize it'll be. Gonna pass this right side and throws a pick. It's gonna be returned. Can he take it the distance? So gets 15 and he just could not get the last bit as Jay Underwood, and there's no more time. And they're gonna get this ball back. That's tough. Well, actually, Toronto's getting the ball back. My apologies. But if you had one more second, Detroit would probably been able to get a field goal out of it, but not to be. Toronto's going to have himself another chance. As we're going to go ahead and spin this wheel, see what the prize is. Like I said, 2 giveaways in this ball game, 2 giveaways in the next. The first prize to close out the week will be something simple. It'll be 5 TPE. And with 14 entries here, we'll see who the winner is in a little bit. Gonna be passing it again. Looking right side, wide open. There goes the big homie, Dustin Rooks. He's gonna take it past the 30 to the 34-yard line. It's gonna be 1st and 10. And it looks like the first entrant winner will be Mrs. Ty White from Anchorage. So the team owner there is going to go ahead and get some TPE for the day. We'll see if she wins again, or will it be someone else? Who knows? Quick pitch again, and that could have been an almost interception if the defense was paying attention. So I'll go ahead and post up in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Let you know who you won. So it's going to be 5 TPE. Ty White. Tight end. Going to be passing it again, middle of the field, and caught the juke move to try to get away from the defense, and that's going to make it a 3rd and short situation. 3rd and 3 coming. Anchorage. Okay. First one is posted. Do we need to enter again? No, it's going to stay constant for this game, and then we'll reset it again for the second game, as we're going to see 3rd and 3 coming up. So if you already entered earlier, then you're going to be good for the second one. So you got to stay tuned to see if you can get the second one. You never know. Going to be 1st and 10 coming. Handoff, gonna get slung backwards. What a defensive play there by DE83 or DC83, making it happen. Gonna be 2nd and 12. Anchorage won the first giveaway. Will they win the second one of this game? Who knows? Gonna be passing it again, looking for a man. Gonna launch it short. It's gonna be caught there by Wilson. It's gonna be 3rd down coming again. Detroit trying to get off the field. Passing it, looking for a man, throws a short, not enough for the 1st down. Great tackle there by Tank Falco Jr., one of my favorite players. It's going to be 4th and 2. I like double giveaway instead of 2. 5 TP is bliss. Well, 5 TP is more than you had before, so could be worse. Especially with all the other times where I gave out 25 and stuff like that. They all can't be big. As we're going to see that one going to the end zone for the touchback. It's going to be 1st and 10 again here for Detroit, trying to get something cooking. And I will do the giveaway like right as the game is ending before we go to the stats. So we'll get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be 1st and 10 coming though. Action Jackson Jr. back onto the field. Hasn't been as successful in the passing game as we'd probably like to see, but always a good time as now to turn up and get back into the mix, as they'll go ahead and stretch this one to the left side, and the defense once again for Toronto collapsing on that. Going to be a gain of 1. Don't forget, we got New Jersey and Tacoma coming up after this ball game. So should be a fun ride on that one. Gonna be a delayed handoff out the shotgun and probably another 2 yards on that play. They're gonna say 1. 3rd and 8 coming up. I see that Detroit's trying to take some pressure off of Action Jackson Jr. Is looking a little flustered here so far tonight. So far, the run game on this half, not too pretty. 3rd down and 8 coming. And they're going to pass it here, looking for him, man. Protection solid. Throws it and throws a pick. It's going to be returned Kilo. He says, this is how you get a pick 6. Toronto getting another score late in the 3rd. He rushed that one. And Kilo Mack is going to make the play. And season 10 champs showing that, hey, we know what to do with the football. 10-0 is your score thanks to thicker kickers, extra point, and Detroit will have himself another chance. Looking at the animation, it looked like it was one of those animations that would have gave him a chance to run up the field. That's how I kind of took it on that, and then Kilo Mack was right there to take it all the way. You know what I'm saying? Because if he threw it straight up, I think it would have just been enough for maybe for a gain of like 5 or 6, maybe. I mean, I know that's all. I get you. He threw it where he was trying to get it. Yeah. But of course, getting 5 yards is better than throwing a pick 6. I definitely agree there. But you know, sometimes the aggressiveness gets a little crazy. Unfortunate there for Detroit. Still got plenty of time here. We got ourselves almost a little bit more than 19 minutes and only down 2 scores, a touchdown and a field goal. Honestly, you can't ask for too much. The offense hasn't allowed a touchdown yet, which is still very, very promising up to this point. Detroit can set the tone. If they could get down the field, let's see a handoff. Yes, it is. And there's a hold there for Tamari Jones, who will pick up about 7. Gonna be 2nd and 3 coming. Love those unis there from Detroit, though, and Toronto. I had a lot of fun doing these jerseys on both sides. Krim and Kyle Wu both banging down my door just to get the mix, you know what I'm saying? Another blitz sent, and going to try to turn up and just enough time to throw that one away, and it's going to be 3rd and 3 coming. Both Detroit's rocking their normal away jerseys. Toronto's rocking with their alternate home jerseys for the night. They said they're ready to go. Gonna be a handoff, pushing forward and stuck. Number 21 says sit down. Number 21. It's going to be 4th and 1, and Detroit's gonna have to send it away. Had the right play, but I think running into his own lineman is not going to work out. Wraiths defense is very fun to watch. I agree there. Big hits, not a lot of yards after the pressure. I mean, not a lot of yards after the catch. There you go. His Billy Joel said pressure. He's going to see a hold right there from number 29. So back that up. There goes Lawrence Sands, taking it to the 15-yard line for Toronto's drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Going to pass it again, 1st and 10. Almost throws a pick right there. That was number 90 right there. 2nd and 10 coming. Passing it again, looking left side. Going to be caught. And a face mask at the end of it. You hate to see it. AJ Frost giving them an extra 15, taking it to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 coming. Got to play clean football here, especially down a couple scores here. Gonna be passing it again, spinning a Rooney, throws it in the middle, reaching for the first. He's gonna be short. It's just chill. It's gonna be 2nd and inches. Gonna be passing it again. Looks left side and caught. Rumble for the 1st down. There goes number 28, dogging him. I'll take it. Our offense is down bad right now. There goes a 1st down immediately after the face mask penalty. Short drop back, passing it on the screen, and there goes Mr. Calvin Thomas. Johnny on the spot. 2nd and 16 coming up. Second and 16 coming up, passing it again, looking for a man, throws it right side. Gonna be picked off, but he was out of bounds on that play. 3rd and 16 coming. Looking for another pin and thicker kicker is 1-1. Detroit, another long setup here. They got to go the length of the field, and the special teams coming into play real quick. I think Toronto, they might have found their guy for special teams. Stretching the left side, gonna cut through and rumble past the 10 to around the 12, so that'll give us some breathing room here. 2nd and 2 coming. Detroit's still in the ball game, but they need at least a field goal. I gotta get something here to get into this ball game. Anything. Right now they're about to be 3 quarters without 1 point, and their offense scored points for the other team, so technically you could say they're at a -7, as that is going to be stopped in the backfield again. There goes Yogi Ba. 3rd and 2 coming up. Going to pitch this right side, trying to get away and stuck again. There goes Bam for another stop on 3rd down. And Detroit's offense is struggling. Gonna send this one away. It's Javon Gusto using that big leg. Outside, or inside the 40, I should say. Going to be a return there from Aki, who's going to stay on his feet to get to the 49-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. First pick for Toronto season 11 draft, showing the stuff. Most definitely. Passing it again, goes right side and caught. There goes Just Chill, get into the 45, so he'll pick up a gain of 4. Second and 4 coming up, passing it again, looking for a man, gonna go right side, not to be. Justin Brown there in coverage. Third and 4 coming. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, so now that I'm gonna be going back to back and I'm gonna be doing that, make sure you get your people in, make sure you're inviting, show people the league out in your town. You never know what can happen. Right side here, and once again out of reach there for dogging them. It's going to be 4th and 4 coming up. Detroit gets yet another stop on defense. Detroit's defense, honestly, you can't ask for a better set here, but the offense needs to reciprocate it. You see right there, only 6 rushing plays here for Toronto, which is kind of weird to see. Going to be sending this one away. And looking for another pin, but this time it was barely inside, almost hit that pylon. Gonna make it 1st and 10 coming. Handoff, trying to find a crease. Not that many places to go. He's averaging almost 4 carries, Tamari Jones, so he's been somewhat effective. But that is more than likely going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter, so go ahead and throw your 4s up in the chat for me. As they'll more than likely hack the ball, maybe, you never know. We'll see. No, they will not. They're going to go ahead and think about it a little bit. Let's go ahead and get into it, folks. Throw them up. Throw them 4s up. Throw them up. 2nd and 9 coming. Detroit has to get past the 30-yard line to keep this drive alive. Uncle Swoosh off screen. Gonna look for a man here. Gonna pass it right side and caught. There goes Swoosh. Gonna take it to around the 28. 3rd and short again. $11 minutes, 40 seconds is enough time to score 10 points. Detroit can't be down in the dumps because the first 3 quarters hasn't gone their way. Going to be a pitch the other side and stuck. And Yogi Berra doesn't miss those. It's going to be 4th and 3. He did not cut up the field. He had a little lane to potentially get it earlier, but he decided to keep it going east and west as opposed to north and south. And that's going to be a stop again here from Toronto. Yeah, Yogi is blazing fast right there, especially going sideline to sideline. That's why he's one of the best linebackers we've seen in league history. We're going to see a return there. He gets stuck at the end of that play. Good hit there. Going to be 1st and 10 again here for Toronto. Aki Hernandez on the return. Yeah, I'm not sure why I put him there for you. Maybe it was the formation, who knows. Gonna be passing it again, looking, throws a short to his halfback, not going too far. Maybe a gain of 3. How that play was looking, I'm not sure if Intravis would have made it a little bit better. I'm not 100% sure. We will never know. Gonna be a handoff here, pushing forward, and he gets tripped up trying to get around the corner. Gonna be 3rd and 4. Yeah, that's true. But would he cut up is the question. Would he cut up to get that first is the question. Once again, we'll never know. As we see 3rd and 4 here, and they're gonna fake the handoff. Jack James looks short, gonna be caught, and there goes Dog, and I'm getting the first. down to the 48-yard line. 23 for 36 on the day so far for Jax James. It's going to be 1st and 10 again. FYI, 3rd down running back doesn't mean they come in on 3rd downs. I think that's just like the spell back, like you'll switch it out when you get tired and stuff like that. Quick hitter, gonna be caught in traffic, doesn't matter. 1st and 10 again. Took the hit, threw a laser to the left side, and that's gonna move the chains. And I think that's a little bit of what Kyle Wu was expecting from his veteran quarterback, Action Jackson Jr. Take the hit, throw a dot. Ball carrier vision is better too. Gonna be passing a quick pitch, and that's gonna be deflected and almost picked off. But luckily enough for Toronto, it hits the ground. Why is Elk even in the game? I don't know. I don't even know who Elk is. Is that a lineman? Gonna be passing it again, looking for it, man. Looking right side and caught down to the 20. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming. Maybe the linebackers are getting tired. Maybe need a what's the name? Need a breather. I don't know. Just throwing out theories here. I don't know. 1st and 10 at the 20. Here comes Toronto looking to close this one out, and they're in range for a potential shutout if they play their cards right. Quick pitch and caught. Tackled immediately down to the 17. Going to pass it again. They send the blitz. It don't get home, but it is going to be yet another 1st down play there by Jax James. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Toronto's looking nice on this drive. Mikey Jackson almost got home, but Austin Wilson chopping him down. Handoff and stop short. Second and goal coming up again. There goes Elk out there. He said, "Get me in the game, coach. That's the reason why we're losing, because you ain't put me in the game enough." McElroy up in here. What's happening? He'll be ready for the second giveaway. Gonna be a handoff here, pushing forward, and he's gonna rumble to the 5. That's gonna make it 3rd and goal. He said, "Yeah, no." But Toronto, 3rd and goal at the 5-yard line. See right there, 50 plays, 41 of them have been passes so far, and it's going to be another pass right side, and they left the man wide open. There goes Levi Timms, the 2nd. And now it's a 3-score ball game with less than 5 left in the 4th. In most cases, we've called that ball game. Kick is going to be up. Kick is going to be good. And Toronto's going to score again. Thicker kicker. Making it happen. Mike Jackson and the GG's already says, "Gotta go to the drawing board with the offense." And that's how it goes, man. Sometimes you gotta get in the lab. Keep on getting in the lab. Don't be satisfied. Perfect word to describe this Toronto team is complete. I still say Toronto has some, get some more consistency with their offense. Because honestly, it could have been a lot worse, but you got to give credit to the Detroit defense as well. They played as strong of a game as you could really ask for. If you can hold Toronto under 20 points, you give yourselves a good chance to win. It's just a matter of your offense getting past the Toronto defense. And as we're going to see the return there from Swoosh, who's trying to stay upright. He's going to take it to the 26. But as you already know, what you see in the lab is not exactly what's going to go down in the grand scheme of things when it comes to gameplay. Two completely different setups. 1st and 10 coming. Detroit looking for something. They have 5 minutes to get some sort of points, and that's going to be caught there by Swoosh. 11 for 21, 93 yards and an interception. And Toronto's secondary, top notch. We ran 40 times in Sims, so, you know. And that is going to be yet another false start. The whole right side of the line and the center. The culprits. Got pass heavy in the game. Got to be accountable for what these things can happen. You know, just like I said, not always the case. Gonna be passing it again, middle of the field and caught. Turn it up, rolling over the defender. Gonna make a 2nd and short. There goes Montezuma Popoko there with the catch. Passing it right side again. It's wide open. There goes Entrevis. Taking that one out of bounds. Action Jackson Jr. over 120 passing yards so far tonight. He's going to be 1st and 10 coming. A little bit of chatter in the chat. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a man again, middle of the field, and going to be caught. And that is a face mask right there. And that'll put Detroit right where they need to be to get some points. Maybe the shutout is not completely out of the grasp here. Detroit trying to do something here. Detroit always lived by that motto. If you're going to go down swinging. And now they're 14 yards away from putting their first points on the evening. Got a single back set here. And they're going to pass out of it, looking for a man. Protection's breaking down, has to throw that one away. I always say they gotta work on you know, building around your team. Continue to try different things that could give you the most optimal chances as that pass is going to be caught. Like I said, no one really knows how the game of Madden works. Even me, who's seen every single game in USFA history, right? So these are those small things that, you know, it's going to take with time, and there's going to be a learning curve when you get to 24 as well. We'll see how that turns out. I think it's going to be a lot more optimal. From what I've been able to see, is that handoff is not going anywhere. That's a loss of 1. It's going to be 4th and 4 now, and I'd assume they'll go for the field goal here to get something. 4th and I don't know if they'll go for the touchdown. A field goal is something that they need to try to tie it up, but they do have their offense on the field. Fourth and 5 coming, looking for a quick pitch, going to be knocked out of the hands of number 85. Frederick Kaiser couldn't hang on, and the Toronto defense stands tall again. What a beautiful defensive play there by who I believe was Zach Elliott. He got rock bottom. Yeah, that was tough right there. Gonna be a handoff here. There goes Austin Wilson taking it to the 10. 2-minute warning is here. Game been playing pretty smooth too. You seen that? Like no glitches, no craziness. I love to see it. And I still have my Discord up. That's surprising. Normally I have to close that out and stuff, but it is what it is. Handoff again, cutting around. There is a flag, so take it back half a distance to the goal. That'll make it to the 5-yard line. 2nd and 14 coming up. Me personally, if I was Detroit, I would have took the field goal. Put something on the board. Try to get on the onside kick. Do it again. That was what I would have thought. But it is what it is. Detroit trying to get off of the field. Maybe even a turnover. Going to be a handoff, pushing forward and slung down at the 9. 3rd and 10. Well, I'd rather have 3 points than 0 is what I'm saying, right? If you're going to go down, I'd rather lose 17-3 than 17-0. If I had a choice. But you would have given yourself a chance because it would have at least took down one of the scores that you have to do to try to tie it up. So handoff here, and he's going to rumble to the 11-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 9. 1-1 now, Cal. Oh yeah, so both teams, they'll have to wait till next season, assuming they don't meet up in the United Bowl, to see how Cal Wu and Tom go up against each other. So right now the series will be split. Well, I ain't trying to get shut out any game. I don't care about taking nails or what, nothing like that. I don't care about that. I'm like, look, we ain't gonna get blown out in this. We ain't gonna get shut out in this joint. Okay, we're gonna put some points on. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Cause you ain't gonna win them all. Might as well make them look somewhat competitive. Yeah, we could agree to disagree on that. I ain't saying it's a lose mentality, but all I know is no one's going undefeated more than likely, unless it's more like Huntington Beach. But or maybe even Toronto, who knows? They might be able to do it, but gotta be realistic. We have come so far where I wasn't able to read that. We have so far, but L will come. Yeah, I mean that's kind of how it is too. And just a game of football anyway. It's like it's impossible to do in the NFL, so it's hard for me to think that it'll happen in the USFA consistently. We did see Huntington Beach able to do that the last couple seasons, right? But I mean, not a couple seasons, last season and then the regular season for this past season. So yeah, it's kind of hard to do. So, but it is what it is. Like I always say, you know. I'll be honest, I'll be sick if I can see. That's all I'm saying. Jack James with me on that one. Like I said, I'd rather lose 17-3 than 17-0. Like, I need to put something on the board. Y'all tripping. As we're gonna see them rumble inside the 33. They'll call the timeout here. Now going for the touchdown here makes sense. But and me personally, I still kick the field goal. I don't care. At this point, try to get the ball back, but it's only 12 seconds, so there's not too much they can really do at this point. But you gotta get what I'm saying. I definitely agree with going for it. Okay. Ryan Davis is on Cal Wu side on that. Looking left side and caught. And that is going to more than likely drain the clock out on this one. Go ahead and hit the spin in a little bit. And it's going to be 17-0, your final score. Let's go ahead and get the spin out the way. Let me get my app up, you know what I'm saying? Let's spin it again. 16 entries this time around. And what will be the third to last prize of the evening? It looks like it'll be 15 TPE, so a little bit more than the first one. Go ahead and get into it. The winner of this one will be, okay, it wasn't all a loss for Detroit. Looks like Mikey Jackson will be the guy to haul in 15 TPE after the close of this ball game. So let me go ahead and post that real quick, get that out the way so I don't forget. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got a message. Okay, yeah. I was looking at a message real quick. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me go ahead and do it. Let's see. It's going to be 15 TPE going to Mikey Jackson. He's a cornerback. That is his username. And then it's going to go to Detroit. So that's a moral victory, you know. That's a moral victory. At least you got one of your players got 15 TPE richer. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep it moving though. Shout out to everybody in the chat once again. Gonna go ahead and double check these stats. Not a lot of passing yards on either side, but your final score will be 17-0. Is this our first shutout of the season? Someone remind me in the chat as we'll go ahead and double check here. 28 for 42, 184 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception there by Jack James. Action Jackson Jr. 19 for 31, 169 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Longest pass is only 18 yards, so both defenses coming through strong. Restart your PC before you start this next game. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't worried about that. We're gonna be Tamari Jones coming through with the running back set. 17 carries, 54 yards, averaging 3.1 yards a carry. Austin Wilson 11 for 36, doing his thing. Entrevis Quentin there, 1 for 8. Dog in him 1 for 6. No fumbles on the day. Longest carry was only 11 yards. So not a lot of big plays in this one. Got to give credit to these defenses, man. They came through with the quickness. Dusty Rooks 6 catches, 61 yards. Phoenix Jones 5 for 38. Levi Timms the second 5 for 46 and a TD. Dog in him 5 for 15. Austin Wilson 5 for 8. 2 for 16 there for Just Chill. No drops on the day here for Toronto, and Levi and Dusty each having the longest catch of the game with 18 yards apiece. On the other side, the leading catcher will be Uncle Swoosh, 6 for 50 on the day. Amari Jones 5 for 29. Sean McGowan 4 for 43. Montezuma Popoko 2 for 28. Entrevis Quentin 2 for 19. Frederick Kaiser had that one potential touchdown opportunity, but got knocked out of his hands. That's going to be counted as a drop, along with Sean McGowan also dropping the pass. And Sean McGowan did have that longest catch of the day there for 17 yards. Defense wise, Mikey Jackson and DeJohn James each leading the way with 6 tackles apiece. Trevor Halifax with 5. Kamikaze Hound Doom there with 4, along with Styles Stern, Tank Falco Jr., Justin Brown, and AJ Frost. Looks like Damian Chambers, Jay Underwood, Michael Rory, and that's a bot player getting 3 tackles a day. Calvin Thomas, Tyler Rogowski, and Reese Rockefeller each get 2, and that's another bot player. We don't worry about those. Tackles for loss, Damian Chambers with 2, Thomas, Rockefeller each get 1. Michael Rory with the only sack of the day here for Detroit. Interception wise, Jay Underwood got 1 right at the end of the first half. Great job there. Pass deflection wise, Underwood and Frost each getting 1. Forced fumbles or anything like that, that's it there. On the other side, leading tackler will be Yogi Barr as expected. He's going to pick up 9. Zach Elliott gets 8. D'Angelo Jackson, Bam Butler, Chris Cross going to pick up 6. Robert Crone gets 5. Dexter Hall gets 4. Thomas Noble gets 3. JD is going to pick up 2 in his final game here in Toronto. He's going to take a trip to a team that has lost my knowledge at the top of my head. Actually, I believe he's going to go to Charlotte because Zumi Anderson is going to be there with the trade. I'm going to set that up for next week. Phoenix Jones Jr. gets 2. Brendan Barbeau gets 2. Lasker Wills gets 2. Tomlin Juicer. Kevin Uribe, Tomlin Juicer, Dog and Kilo Mac gets 1. And the Crim Reaper, I believe he got a pass deflection, but we'll double check there. Yogi Barr and Bam Butler get 2. Thomas Noble gets 1. Tackle for loss. Sack wise, Bam Butler gets 2. Zach Elliott gets 1. Interception wise, Kilo Mac, interception return for a touchdown, 23 yards, very impressive nonetheless. And on the pass deflection side of things, Andre Krim does get that. Kilo Mac, Zach Elliott, and Yogi Barr each get 1. No fumbles or anything like that outside of that touchdown there by Kilo Mac. So make sure you put it in, me, since no one else wants to help. But that's a discussion for another day. Let's see, kicking wise, thicker kicker. Going to make the only field goal attempt of the day. Going to knock it through for 26 yards, and he knocks through 2 extra points. And so it's going to be 5 points total there on the day. Gusto was not able to get any points there. Punting wise, 7 for 350 there for kicker in his first game, averaging 50. Javon Gusto averaged 53.8, almost 54 there on 7 punts. So great job there. Nonetheless, you see right there, thicker kicker knocking through 3 inside the 20. Very impressive on the first game. Uncle Swoosh 3 for 74. Aki Hernandez averaging 24 on 1 return. Punt return. Aki averaging 13, almost 14 on 5 returns. Uncle Swoosh only had 1 return for 4 yards there. And looking at the scoring summary, it was pretty slow in the beginning. Both defense was coming through strong. Nothing in the first quarter. Second quarter, thicker kicker gets one before right after the 2-minute warning for a field goal, 26 yards out. And then third quarter wise, Kilo Mack broke the game open with the interception for a touchdown midway through the third quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, Toronto seals the deal with a 5-yard touchdown pass to Levi Timms II. And that will be the end of this ball game here. Don't go anywhere. Still got one more game later on. It's going to be coming up pretty soon, actually. And we'll go ahead and get that set up for you. New Jersey at Tacoma. And outside of that, I'll see you in the Pacific Northwest for the next one. Talk to you soon.